Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Saraswati Namastubhyam Parade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Gurave Sarvalokanam Vishaje Bhavaroginam Nidhaye Sarvavidyanam Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavad Padam Shankaram Lokashankaram Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Sakshat Krutam Dayanandam Paramarthasvarupinam Tattvajnana Prashastaram Pranatosmi Param Padam Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastama Vidvishavahai Om Shanti 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 Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gratitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshinim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambatva Manusandadhami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshinim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullarabindaya Tapatranitra Yena Tvaya Bharata Taila Purnaha Prajvalito Jnanamayah Pradipaha Prapannaparijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita-mritaduhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavaha Dogdha Gopalanandanaha Partho Vatsas Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita-mritam Ahat Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsa Chanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Bande Jagadgurum Bhishmadrona Tata Jayadratha Jala Gandharanilotpala Shalyagrahavati Krupena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashvathama Vikarna Ghora Makara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Khalu Pandavairananadi Kaivarthaka केशवः पाराशर्यवचः सरोजममलम् गीतार्थगन्धोत्कटम् नानाख्यानककेसरं हरिकथा सम्बोधनाबोधितम् लोके सज्जनषट्पदैरहरहः पेपीयमानं मुदा भूयाद्भारतपङ्कजं कलिमलप्रध्वंसिनः श्रेयसे मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपात्तमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवम् यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैः गायन्ति यं सामगाः ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः यस्यान्तं न विदुःसुरासुरगणाः देवाय तस्मै नमः। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। Shloka number 51. Karmajam buddhiyukta hi
कर्मजं बुद्धियुक्ता हि
alam tyaktva manishinaha
फलं
त्यक्त्वा मनीषिणः
janma bandha vinirmuktaah
जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः
padam gacchantyanāmayam.
पदं
गच्छन्त्यनामयम्.
Is my audio all right?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
buddhiyuktaah manishinah. बुद्धियुक्ताः समत्वबुद्धियुक्ताः कर्मयोगबुद्धियुक्ताः कर्मयोगिनः साधनचतुष्टयसम्पन्नः, the one who has gained sadhana-chatushtaya sampatti jnana yogyata through karma yoga, that person, buddhiyuktaha. Karmajam palam tyaktva. Karmajam is karmanaha jayate, karmajam. Jam, jadatu, born, birth. Karmanaha jayate, karmajam. Like Padma jayate, padmajam, padmaja. Similarly, it is jayate, karmanaha jayate iti karmajam, born of karma. What is that? Karma palam. Palam also is there. The word palam is there. So it's an adjective to, karmajam is adjective to palam. Buddhiyuktaha palam tyaktva. Buddhiyuktaha palam. Palam has got adjective karmajam. So karmajam to be connected to palam. The two words are not together. Karmajam, Visheshana. Generally, Visheshana should be preceding the Vishesha. Adjective should precede the substantive. Generally. But in this shloka, between Visheshana and Vishesha, there are other words, intervening words. So we have to connect. We have to connect Karmajam to Palam. So this is Avyavagita Sambandha. Bhashakara will say. So when we do the Anvaya, Karmajam Palam, Buddhi Yuktaha Karmajam Palam Tyaktva. You have to read like that. It's called this Avyavagita Sambandha. That is Vyavagita Sambandha. Vyavagitena Sambandha. It is not Avyavagita. Avyavagita is no intervention, no Vyavadhanam. But here Vyavadhanam is there, intervention is there. So, so therefore, Vyavagitam means that which is far, away, remote. So Vyavagitena Sambandha. So Karmajam, Karmabhyaha Jatam, Karmajam, and Palam. So therefore, these are connected. These are connected. Though they are separated by words, we have to connect it. Yavagitena Sambandha. So Buddhiyuktaha Karmajam Palam Tyaktva, having given up, renouncing the Karma Palam. This already we have seen in the previous shloka. Giving up the Karma Palam, renouncing the Karma Palam, how a person can give up the Karma Palam. Karma Palam, you don't have choice to give up the Karma Palam. Doing karma, Karma Pala bound to come. When karma is done, Karma Palam is bound to come. So giving up the Karma Palam, it means doing karma with akartratva buddhi. Doing karma with akartratva buddhi. Akartratvam, that akartratva buddhi is possible only through jnana. Jnanena eva aham karta aham bhokta. This will go. The person doing karma will be having kartratva buddhi. A karma yogi will have kartratva buddhi. He is doing karma for chitta shuddhi. Therefore, kartratva buddhi will be there. The same karma yogi, when he becomes a jnani, he does karma, but there is no kartratva buddhi. Therefore, karma palam is not attached to him, doesn't come to him. So, between a jnani and a karma yogi, jnani is in the process, is in the path of becoming, a karma yogi is in the path of becoming a jnani. So, you will have kartratva buddhi, whereas a jnani, a karma yogi who has become a jnani now, he will do karma, but no kartratva buddhi. And that is what is presented as tyaktva. Tyaktva is not a deliberate action. It happens because of jnanam. That's why in the Bhashyakara, in the previous shloka, he said, Sattva Shuddhi Jnana Dvarena. Sattva Shuddhi Jnana Dvarena iti. The previous shloka, the same idea was talked about. Sattva Shuddhi is Antakarna Shuddhi. Antakarna Shuddhi Jnana Prapti Dvarena Karma Palam Tyaktva. Jnana Prapti Dvarena. So, giving up the Karma Palam is possible only through Jnana Prapti. Jnana Prapti Dvarena. Karma Yoga takes care of the Antakarna Shuddhi and Jnana Yoga. And through Jnana Yoga, the person becomes a Jnani, Jnana Prapti. Therefore, no Kartratvam for that person. So, therefore, Sukrita Dushkrite Jagati, we saw the previous shloka, the same thing. Karma Palam Tyaktva. Manishinaha. Manishinaha buddhi yuktaha karma palam tektva. Manishinaha means the wise person. Manishinaha bhutva. You have to supply bhutva. Having become the Manishinaha, the jnani, who buddhi yuktaha, karma yoginaha. Karma yogi is having become a jnani. Karma yogi having gained chit and the antakarana shuddhi, and then through Shastra Shravanam, Guru Upasadanam and Shastra Shravanam, having gained Jnanam, they become Jnani, Manishinaha, Bhutva, Karma Palam Tektva. Bhutva we have to supply, Karma Palam Tektva. They become Jnani, therefore they give up the Karma Palam. Here, giving up the Karma Palam, not deliberate action, because we don't have Kartritva Buddhi. Jnana Karma Sannyasa. Jnana Karma Sannyasa, Karma Pala Sannyasa. So, te, Manishinaha, Jnanis, wise person. Te, Janma Bandha Vinirmuktaha. Janma Bandha Vinirmuktaha. Muktaha. They become free. Muchtatu, Munchati. They become free. Free from what? Vinirmuktaha. Janma Bandha. They become free from the Bandha, the bondage. That is Janma Marana Rupena Bandhaha Tasmat Vinimuktaha. They become free from the bondage which is in the form of Janma, Jara, Vyadi, everything we have to bring in. Janma, Jara, Vyadi, and finally Maranam. Tasmat. Tebhyaha Vinimuktaha. They become free from this. They become free from samsara. They become free from samsara chakra. They become free from samsara chakra. By gaining this jnanam, Agam Brahma Asmi, he becomes free. When? Here and now, in this very Janma itself, he becomes free. How? He understands that he is never born. He never born, and he will never born, and he continues to be the free person, Muktaha. He discovers himself to be ever free. Therefore, Gacchanti. Here Gacchanti is not physical movement. Gacchanti. Gacchanti means Avagacchanti. Gacchanti is gaining. Here gaining, attaining, not physical attainment. Avagacchanti. What Avagacchanti? Anamayam Padam Avagacchanti. Gacchanti. Anamayam Padam. Padam is the abode, the destination, the goal. The goal is called Padam. Padyate iti Padam. Padyate Jnayate iti Padam. For a person who is physically traveling from Chennai to Kashi, Kashi is the Padam. For a Bhakta, for Vishnu Bhakta who is traveling, for him Vaikuntham is the Padam. Similarly, for Shiva Bhakta, Kailasha is a Padam. That is physically reachable according to Puranas, according to some matas also. But here, we are not talking about the physically reaching a place. Physically reaching a place will not make a person free. So, since we talk about jnanam, jnanena eva ajnana nashaha mokshaha, therefore padyate padam to be interpreted as padyate jnayate, knowing which a person gain. Gacchanti, avagacchanti, gains. What is that padam? Anamayam padam. Anamayam. Amaya is illness, vyadi. It's called amaya. Unhealthiness is called amaya. Na amaya, anamaya. So amayaha na vidyate. Iti anamayam. There is no disease, there is no vyadi, there is no illness. What is the illness? This Bhavaroga, this roga, the disease of samsara is not there. Where? That padam. Samsara vyadihi yatra nasti tat padam, anamaya padam gachanti. They gain, they attain. How? Jnanena. Jnanena avagachanti. Brahma padam. Brahma padam. That knowledge of the knowledge, the ultimate knowledge, which is gained through Mahavakya Upadesha, that padam they gain. Ke buddhi yuktaha karma yoginaha katam manishinaha bhutva jnaninaha bhutva karmapalam karmapalam tyaktva janma bandha vinimuktaha bhavanti gachanti anamayam padam gachanti. So therefore they become free. They become free from this samsara bandha, nirmuktaha bhavanti. So manishinaha is a nice word. Manishinaha means jnani. Manishin shabda. Jnaninaha. The word manishinaha, the word manisha we saw. If you remember, in the Sandhi context, we saw the word manishinaha. Manasaha ishte iti manisha. Manisha panchakam is there. But the word manisha alone we saw in the Sandhi context. If you remember, we saw the rule, engi pararupam, in the Sandhi. In that Sandhi context, engi pararupam, there is a vartika. Shakandvadishu pararupam vachyam iti. There, Shakandvadi gana. In that gana, this word manisha is that. Manas plus isha. Many words are there. Shakandvadi means the gana which begins with shakandu. Shaka plus andu. Shaka plus andu will not become shakandu. It becomes shakandu. It is pararupa. Pararupa sandhi. Purva parayogosthane pararupa hadeshaha. Purva padam, the T letter. What is T? Pachvantyadi T. Followed by this, the param, whatever with the letter, will be replaced by parapad. In that context, we saw manas plus isha, as plus e becomes e, manisha. The examples are important. You remember the example, you remember the rule. Anyway, that is the grammar we saw, just to make you see, you can see, refer later. So we saw that manishinaha, manisha iti. Now we will read the Bhashyam. Karmajam iti.
Karmajam iti.
Karmajam palam tyaktva iti vyavahitena sambandhaha.
Karmajam palam tyaktva iti vyavahitena
sambandhaha.
Vyavahitena sambandhaha. There is a connection. Connection is vyavahita. Vyavahita is separated. Not, it is separated. Separated by, intervened by some words. Vyavahita. Vyavahitena sambandhaha. So karmajam palam tyaktva iti. So karmajam to be connected to palam. Vyavahitena sambandhaha. Vyavahita is vyavadhana. The space, the gap. The space and the gap in terms of space, a pause, or it could be in terms of the words intervening. That's called vyavadhana, vyavahita. So karmajam palam tyaktva iti. Karmaja is connected to palam. Vyavahitena sambandhaha, the connection. Connection is there between the words. There is a connection which are separated. The words which are separated, between them there is connection. So separated by buddhi yuktaha i. Separated by buddhi yukta, those words. Karma bhyaha jatam karmajam. That which is born of karma. is karmajam karmapalam. What is its nature? The next line. Ishtanishta deha praptihi
इष्टानिष्टदेहप्राप्तिः
karmajam palam karmabhyah jatam.
कर्मजं फलं कर्मभ्यः जातम्
Ishta ishta anishta deha praptihi. Ishta anishta deha praptihi karmajam palam karmabhyah jatam. So karmajam palam is karmabhyah jatam. Bhagavachan karmabhyah panchami vibhakti bhagavachanam. Karmabhyah jatam karmajam. Karmanah jatam karmajam. What is that karmajam karmapalam? Ishta anishta deha praptihi. Praptihi is gaining, attainment of ishta deha, anishta deha. Deha is your janma. Ishta deha prapti, anishta deha prapti. Gaining that which is desired, desirable shariram or undesirable shariram. We don't know what karma will unfold in the next janma. What from our sanchita karma, which combination, which part of karma from sanchita will combine to make a prarabdha that will unfold in the next janma, we don't know. Could be deva sharira if punya, if a lot of punya karma unfolds in the form of prarabdha, deva shariram or a good shariram, even manisha shariram is gained again. All possibilities are there. All possibilities are ado loka also. The janma in the form of the insect, that is also possible. Mosquito, possible. All possibilities are there. All possibilities are there in the sanchita. How it combines, how from sanchita certain karma come together and that may unfold as prarabdha. The next janma we don't know. Lot of possibilities. There are 84 lakhs jivas are there, species. Any possibility, any janma is possible. Any janma is possible. If there are certain karma in the sanchita, which is not possible through deva shariram or human shariram, then accordingly that janma will be taken. If a person has taken already a janma and sanchita is there, that for the sanchita to fold as prarabdha, an appropriate shariram is required. Therefore, it will go to the waiting list. So that will unfold next janma. So, therefore, the result of action can be in the form of ishta dega prapti, anishta dega prapti. That only Bhagavan knows. So therefore, that is the karmajam. Karma gives rise to punarjanma. And that is samsara, repeated again and again. Therefore, ishta anishta dega prapti karmajam palam karmabhyah jatam iti. The next line. Buddhi yuktaha samatta buddhi yuktaha hi yasmat palam tyaktva parityajya manishinaha jnaninaha bhutva janma bandha vinirmuktaha janma eva bandhaha janma bandhaha tena vinirmuktaha jivantaha eva
तेन
तेन
विनिर्मुक्ताः
विनिर्मुक्ताः
जीवन्तः
जीवन्तः
एव
एव
जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः सन्तः
जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः
जन्मबन्धविनिर्मुक्ताः
सन्तः
सन्तः
पदं परमं
पदं परमं
पदं परमं
विष्णोः मोक्षाख्यं
विष्णोः
विष्णोः मोक्षाख्यं
मोक्षाख्यं
गच्छन्ति
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 अनामयं सर्व उपद्रवरहितम् इत्यर्थः।
अनामयं सर्व
अनामयं सर्व
उपद्रवहितम् इत्यर्थः।
उपद्रवरहितम् इत्यर्थः।
Okay. बुद्धि युक्ताः, that is samatva buddhi युक्ताः, yoga buddhi युक्ताः. Buddhi युक्ताः endowed with this buddhi, the attitude of what? Samatva. Samatva buddhi युक्ताः के मनीषिणः. मनीषिणः मनीषा मनीषा यस्य अस्ति इति सः मनीषिणः. Manisha is jnanam. So the jnanis, Manisha is, Manishinaha is jnaninaha. Jnaninaha bhutva. Jnaninaha bhutva buddhi, samatva buddhi yuktaha. Janma bandha vinirmuktaha. Janma eva bandha. Vashakara gives a vigraha for that. Janma eva bandha. Karmadare samasa. Janma, the birth is bandha, the bondage. Janma eva bandha, janma bandha. Janma bandena vinirmuktaha. Tena janma bandena. Tena janma bandena vinirmuktaha. Vinirmuktaha. Vinirmuktaha is visheshena. Completely. Totally they become free, not partially. They become completely free. Here and now, no janma. Janma bandena vinirmuktaha. Te, when? Not after death. Jivantaha eva. Jivantaha shatranta. Jivan jivanto jivantaha. Jivantam jivanto jivataha. Jivantaha pratama bhakti bhagavachanam. Jivantaha buddhi yuktaha samatva buddhi yuktaha manishinaha. While living, jivantaha eva jannabandha vinirmuktaha santaha, being free from the bondage. What is that bondage? That is janma. While living, they become free from the bondage. That is called janma. What mukti is that? That is called jivan mukti. Jivantaha eva muktaha. Vinirmuktaha jivan mukti. While living, they become free. That is called jivan mukti. So, how is jivan mukti is possible? Only possible through jnana. They understand that I am never born. I was never born, and I am not. I will born never. And who am I now? The shariram only comes and goes. Whereas there is no birth for me as Atma, there is no janma for me. Because the person is a jnani, doesn't have kartrutva buddhi. Only when kartrutvam is there, bhoktrutvam will be there. Bhoktrutvam in the form of sharira prapti. Ishta sharira prapti, anishta sharira prapti. Because kartrutvam, karma is there, therefore karma phala bound to come. For enjoy the karma phala, the person has to gain the shariram. Yes, it should be a bhokta. So for that kartrutvam must be there. Now the person understands is aham akarta. Therefore, while living, he becomes free. Therefore, there is no janma. There is no janma for him. He understands I'm never born. Ajayate. Na jayate. Ajaha. Agam ajaha. Nityaha. Nityamukta subhavaha iti. He understands. Therefore, there is no janma. Then, the Jivan Muktaha, that person who is a Jivan Muktaha, Gachanti. Kutra Gachanti? Anamayam Padam Gachanti. Vishnoha Padam Gachanti. Vishnu Padam. What is Vishnu Padam? Not Vishnu, it means Vaikuntha Padam. In Kathopanishad also we saw Vishnu Padam iti. Vishnu Padam is Mokshakyam Vishnu Padam. The Vishnu Padam, which is called Moksha. Mokshakyam Vishnu Padam. The Mokshakyam Vishnu Padam, that Vishnu Padam, which is called by Moksha, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. That is Brahma Padam. The Brahma Padam is Vishnu Padam. Mokshakyam Vishnu Padam Gachanti. That is Anamayam Padam. Sarva Upadrava Ragitam. Upadrava is problem, afflictions. Adi Vyadi, all the samsara problems are there. Upadrava. Shariram, Sharira problem. Mind has its problem. So, these are the Upadravas. Sarva Upadrava Ragitam. Free from, devoid of all this Upadrava. Because why it's called Upadrava? Because it causes pain. That is why it's called. That is why it is Amayam. It is disease. Therefore, Anamayam Padam Gachanti. Sarva Upadrava Ragitam Padam Gachanti. When here Jivantaha Eva, Jivan Muktaha Bhutva Manishinaha Samattva Buddhi Yoga Buddhi Yuktaha Karmajam Palam Tyaktva Janna Bandha Vinirmuktaha Bhavanti iti. Then the next line is important. Bhashyakara gives the word Buddhi Yoga. So far we have been interpreting the word Buddhi as Karma Yoga. Buddhi Yoga as Karma Yoga. Buddhi Yoga, that the attitude of Samatvam. Now Bhashyakara will interpret Buddhi Yoga as Jnana Yoga. The word Buddhi Yoga can be interpreted as Jnana Yoga. So far the word Buddhi Yoga has been interpreted as Karma Yoga. In the 39th Shloka itself, the division was made. Bhagavan Krishna said in the 39th Shloka, up to the 39th Shloka, that is up to 38th Shloka, Sankhya Yoga was talked about. Then from after that, Bhagavan Krishna said, we will talk about Karma Yoga iti. Yesha te bhigita sankye buddhir yoge tu imam shunu. Te abhigita, the 39th Shloka, Bhagavan Krishna said, Te abhigita. So far you have been taught what? Sankhya Yoga. That is Jnana Yoga. Imam Buddhi Yoge to Imam Shunu. Now you listen to Buddhi Yoga, that is Karma Yoga. So we interpreted the word Buddhi Yoga as Karma Yoga. From the 39th Shloka onwards, the topic of Karma Yoga. Now the same Buddhi Yoga will be interpreted as Jnana Yoga by the Bhashyakara. Gives a possibility. We will read that. Atava Buddhi Yoga Dhananjaya
Buddhi Yoga Dhananjaya
Iti Arabhya
Iti Arabhya
Paramartha Darshana Lakshanaiva
Paramartha Darshana Lakshanaiva
Sarvatas Samplododakasthaniya
Sarvata
Samplutodaka, there is a typo. Sarvatas Samplutodaka Vita Yavanartha Udapane Sarvatas Samplutodake. That Shloka Bhashyakara referring here. Sarvatas Samplutodaka Sthaniya. Sarvatas Samplutodaka Sthaniya.
Sarvata Samplutodaka Sthaniya
Karma
Yogaja Sattva Shuddhi Janita Buddhihi Darshita.
Karma Yoga Sattva
Shuddhi
Janita Buddhihi Darshita
Sakshat Sukruta Dushkruta Prahanadi Hetutva Shravanat.
साक्षात्
साक्षात्
सुकृत्व दुष्कृत्व ग्रहाणादि
प्रहणादि
ग्रहाणादि
हेतुत्व
हेत्व शृण्वात्
श्रवणात्
श्रवणात्
Atava is or other or, that is the word Buddhi Yoga is going to be interpreted as Jnana Yoga. Therefore, or Buddhi Yogat Dhananjaya. Buddhi Yogat Dhananjaya. Buddhi Yoga, the word we saw is in the Shloka, 49th Shloka. Durena Hyavaram Karma Buddhi Yogat Dhananjaya. Buddho Sharanavan Vichya Kripanav Phalahetavaha iti. That Buddhi Yoga Dhananjaya. Compared to Buddhi Yoga. Compared to Buddhi Yoga Panchami, compared to Buddhi Yoga, He Dhananjaya, iti Arabhya, starting from that, starting in the 49th shloka. Up to this shloka, 51st shloka, what we are saying. Buddhihi Darshita. What was shown? Buddhihi Darshita. Buddhihi is Jnanam. Here the word Buddhihi is taken to be Jnanam. So therefore, because we are going to interpret Buddhi Yoga as Jnana Yoga. Therefore, Buddhihi Darshita Jnanam was shown. Shown means taught. Darshita Upadeshita. It was taught. Upadishta. Upadishtaha. Jnanam Upadishtam. Buddhihi Darshita means Jnanam Upadishtam. Up to this. Then Paramartha Darshana Lakshane. Paramartha Dakshana Lakshana Iva. Paramata Darshana Lakshana Iva. Lakshana Eva. That Buddhi, Paramartha Darshana Lakshana Eva, in the form of that Buddhi, the Jnanam, which is in the form of Darshanam, seeing. Seeing means not physically seeing, seeing through the Buddhi, understanding, appreciating the Paramartha. Appreciating the Paramartha. Paramaschaso arthascha paramartha, that is Paramartha Vishaya, Paramartha, that is that Jnana Vishaya, that is Brahma, the reality, the nature of oneself, moksha. Paramartha Darshana Lakshana, in the form of seeing, in the form of having the vision of Paramartha. Eva alone, the word Buddhihi, Darshita, the Buddhi, that is Jnanam, is shown. So here the Buddhi is what Buddhi? Brahma Buddhi, not Yoga Buddhi here. Because here we are talking about Jnanam, the knowledge of Brahma. So Brahma Buddhi. Buddhi is Brahma Buddhi, not Samatva Buddhi, Yoga Buddhi. So this Buddhi, this Jnanam, which is referred to by the word Buddhi Yoga, Karma Yoga Sattva Shuddhi Janita. This Buddhi Yoga, this Jnanam, it is born. Katam, how it is born? It is Janita, born. How? Sattva Shuddhi. Karma Yoga Sattva Shuddhi. Sattva Shuddhi, born of Sattva means Antakarana. Born of the Shuddhi, the purification of the Antakarana. Purification of Antakarana. Antakarana Shuddhi. Antakarana Shuddhya Janita Buddhihi. Antakarana Shuddhya Janita Buddhihi. Janita, Srilinga, why? Because Buddhihi, we are talking about Buddhihi, Jnanam. That is born through the Antakarana Shuddhi. How that Antakarana Shuddhi is born? Karma Yogaja. Born of Karma. Karma Yogena Jayate. Karma Yogaja. Born of Karma Yoga. So Sattva Shuddhi, Antakarana Shuddhi, which is born of Karma Yoga. So therefore, that Buddhihi. Karma Yogaja Sattva Shuddhi Janita Buddhihi. This word qualifies the Buddhi, the Jnanam. So that Buddhihi, the Jnanam, which is born because of the Karma Yoga, because of the Antakarana Shuddhi. Antakarana Shuddhi is purification, means neutralization of raga and dvesha. That is called antakarna shuddhi. That we saw the previous shlokas. We saw what is that antakarna shuddhi. The purpose of karma yoga, antakarna shuddhi. What is it? What does it mean? Raga dvesha, that neutralization. Raga dvesha. Removing the raga dvesha, neutralizing it. Neutralizing it. The effect of raga dvesha is dismissed, is cancelled through karma yoga. So karma yoga ja sattva shuddhi janita, that buddhi, that jnanam, that jnanam is compared to sarvata samplutodaka staniya. Staniya is comparable. That is comparable. That is, when upamana is that we say staniya, it's comparable to sarvata samplutodake, the water everywhere, the huge water body. When water is everywhere, what is the use of the well or the lake? So jnanam swallows everything. So that jnanam is which is comparable to sarvata samplutodaka staniya. Staniya comparable to the huge water body. The huge water body. So sarvata samplutodaka staniya karma yogaja sattva buddhi sattva shuddhi janita, that sakshat sukruta dushkruta prahanadi hetutva shravanat. Now, the word buddhi is taken to be, is presented as jnanam here. Now, how buddhi yoga can mean jnana yoga. How buddhi yoga can be jnana yoga? Because the buddhi has got the adjective karma yoga ja sattva shuddhi janita. That visheshana is there. That visheshana is there. Therefore, and the person who has gained this, the previous shloka, we saw 15th shloka, the person who has this buddhi yoga, he becomes free from sukruta dushkruta, ube sukruta dushkrute. The immediate preceding shloka, 15th shloka, buddhi yukto jagatiga, ube sukruta dushkrute, we saw. For the person who is endowed with this buddhi yoga, for him, ube, these two, sukruta as well dushkruta jagati. He gives up sukruta and dushkruta. Gives up means he becomes free. Not that he gives up papam. Sukruta is punyam. Dushkruta is papam. Not that he gives up papam and punyam. He cannot deliberately give up. He becomes free from papa and punya. That is how we interpreted the shloka. He becomes free. How does he become free? Only through the jnanam. Sakshat sukruta dushkruta prahanadi etatva shravanat. Shravanat is hearing. It is heard. What is heard? It is, in the tradition, it is said and therefore heard. What? Buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga is sakshat hetu. It is the direct hetu, the cause. Sakshat hetu. Buddhi yoga, that is jnana yoga. Jnanam is the sakshat karanam. Sakshat hetu. For what? For the prahana, for the removal, for dismissing, for the removal of papa and punya. Sukrata referring to punyam, dushkrata referring to papam. So, for the removal of punyam and papam, which is the sakshat karanam, buddhi yoga. Buddhi yoga, it is heard. It is heard from the shruti only. Shravanat means shastrena shravanat, shruti. It is heard in the tradition from the shruti that buddhi yoga, that jnana yoga is the direct cause for the removal of punyam and papam. So, therefore only jnanena eva mokshaha we say. Karma yoga cannot remove papa and punya. The person who does karma yoga, he will have kartritva buddhi. His goal is to gain antakarna shuddhi through raga dvesha neutralization. Therefore, when it is said that Sukrita Dushkrute Ube Jagati, that is possible only through Jnana Yoga, Buddhi Yoga. Therefore, Buddhi Yoga can be taken as Brahma Jnanam, Atma Jnanam. So, this is another interpretation for the word Buddhi Yoga. Both interpretations are okay. You can take the Buddhi Yoga to be Karma Yoga. So far, it has been explained. And now, in this line, Vashakara says, the Buddhi Yoga can be taken to be Jnanam, Jnana Yoga. Through Jnana Yoga, that is Karma Yoga. When we say Karma Yoga removes Papa and Punyam, that is only through Jnanam, Jnana Yogena. So, therefore, Atma Jnanena, Ube Sukha Dushkute Papa Punye Tyaktva, Jivantaha eva Muktaha, Janmabandhavini Muktaha, Bhavanti, Buddhi Yuktaha, that is a person who is endowed with this Jnanam, the knowledge of the Paramartha, the knowledge of the reality, that is Paramartha Vishaya Jnanam. Therefore, Bhashyakara says here the word Buddhi Yoga can also mean Jnana Yoga. This interpretation also, it is possible. So this is the Bhashya to this shloka. Before we go to the next shloka, something interesting to read from the Shankaranandiyam. I'll quickly read and explain this. It's little long commentary, but it is interesting to read. Buddhi Yuktaha, he says, Buddhihi, Sankhya Buddhihi, Brahmatmaikatva Vijnanam. Buddhihi is what is Buddhi? Sankhya Buddhihi, that is Jnanam. Brahma Atmaikatva Vijnanam, the knowledge of the oneness of Brahma and Atma. The Jivatma, Paramatma, Aikya Jnanam, that Vijnanam is referred to by the word Buddhihi. So Shankaranandiyam, it takes Buddhi to be Jnanam itself. Taya Yuktaha, endowed with that. Tannishtaha Sampannaha, endowed with that Sampannaha. Ki Jnana Yoga Nishtaha. So Jnana Yoga Nishtaha, Buddhi Yuktaha is taken to be Jnana Yoga Nishtaha. The one who is established in the Jnanam, that is Jnanis. Kalu Manishinaha, Vidvamsaha iti. Manishinaha is Jnaninaha. Jnana Yoga Nishtaha. Vidvan is called Vidvan. Vidvan is Jnani. Vidvamsaha. Vidvan Vidvamsaha, Pratama Vibhakti Bhagavachanam. Vidvamsaha, Vidvas Shabda. Manishinaha Vidvamsaha, Karmajam, Karmabhyaha, Sanchitabhyaha Jatam. Karmajam, which is born of Sanchitabhyaha Jatam. Sanchita, born of Sanchita, etc. Nana Yoni Sagastra Prapakam Palam Janmadi Lakshanam, that is called Karmajam. Nana Yoni Sagastra Prapakam, there is a Prapakam, attainment of Nana Yoni, different Yonis. How many Yonis? Sahasra. Sahasra means 1,000. Sahasra is number, that is only a number. 1,000 means not countable, innumerable. There is a gaining of the different Yonis, uncountable, innumerable, different Yonis, which are born of Sanchita, etc. That is a Palam. That is Janmadi Lakshanam, the Palam which is characterized by Janma, Marna, Janma, Jara, Vyadi, etc. Lakshanam. Tyaktva, having given up, Nimitta Apaye Naimittikasya Api Apayaha iti Nyayena. This we saw in the Vyakaranam, we saw Nimitta Apaye Naimittika Aparanam. When the cause is removed, the effect will be removed. What is the cause for samsara? The cause for samsara is ajnanam. Samsara is janmadi, janma jara vyadi. That is the janmadi lakshanam palam. That is the karmajam palam. That is samsara. It is born of karma. So for that, what is the cause? Ajnanam is the cause. If you remove ajnanam, there is no janma. Therefore, nimitta apaye, removing the nimitta, Naimitikasya api apayaka bhavati. That is a nyaya, the logic. Iti nyayena. Therefore, jnana gina by the Agni, by the fire, jnana, by the fire of wisdom, jnanam. Sarvesham api karmana dage sati, by the jnana agni, all the karmas, if they are burnt, tatpalanam cha janmadinam daga sambhavat tena. Therefore, the result of that, the janma, etc., that also are burnt. Therefore, by that, tena tyakta karma palaha bhavanti. They become tyakta karma palaha. Nice word. It's a bhuvrigi samasa. Tyaktaha karma palaha taihi. Te tyakta karma palaha jnana yoga nishtaha jnaninaha manishinaha ityartaha. So they become free from, they tyakta karma, they are the person who give up the karma pala. They didn't deliberately choose to give the karma pala. They give up. It means kartrutva buddhi is not there. Therefore, they become tyakta karma palaha bhavanti. Therefore, atmanaha kutastva asangatva vijnana shakti balena vidvamsaha swayam karma pala vishaya bhutva ityartaha. Therefore, atmanaha kutastha asangatva vijnana shakti balena. So by the force of, what is the force? The force is Vijnana Shakti Balena. Vijnana Shakti is a force. So by the force of the knowledge of this Vijnana Shakti, so Kutastva, Atma, which is Kutastha, unshakable, Asangatva, not attached to anything. So therefore, Atmanaha, Jnana Balena, Vidvamsaha Bhutva, Jnaninaha Bhutva, therefore, karma pala vishaya bhutva ityartha. They become the free from the karma pala vishayas. They will not become the object for the karma pala. Karma pala will not be attached to them. They become free from karma pala. That means no janmadi palam for them. Janma bandha vinirmuktaha janmana bandhaha sambandhaha yasya saha janma bandhaha. Janmana bandhaha, bandha, bondage by janma. The sambandha is, that is a sambandha. Janmana bandhaha, that is a sambandhaha, the connection. Yasya saha, the one who has. Janma bandhaha, degaha, the shariram. Uttara kala bhavi vartamanascha tena vinirmuktaha. Uttara kala bhavi vartamana, present as well as uttara kala, that which is going to come, tena vinirmuktaha, become free. Therefore, karana abhavat bhavidega sambandha ragitaha. Because of jnanam, therefore, this karmajam, the palam is removed. Karanam is removed. So, therefore, because of the absence of karanam, therefore, there is no Dega Sambandha. The future connection to Dega Sambandha is not there for them. Ragitaha. Tadatmya bhavat vartamana Dega Sambandha ragitaha cha. Therefore, they don't have the connection with the shariram even now because of jnanam. Santaha being that. Swarupam iha, swayam iha, jivantaha, swayam iha jivan. While living, they themselves, while living, eva Anamayam Adhyatmikadi Sarva Upadrava Ragitam. Anamayam, which is equal to Adhyatmika Sarva Upadrava Ragitam. They be all the free from all the afflictions. Adhyatmika, Adi Bodhika, Adi Devika, any tapa. No Trivida tapas for them. They become free from all these afflictions. Therefore, Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta Subhavam Akhandanandaikarasam padam padyate jnanena prapyate iti padam param brahma gachanti. So they gain the param padam, and that param padam is, it is rasam, akhandaika rasam, nitya shuddha buddha mukta subhavam. That padam which is of the nature of nitya shuddha, ever pure. Pure means it is not touched by, it is not touched by samsara. That is Janma, Jara, this Shuddha. Shuddha is, it is in terms of Jnanam also. It is always Shuddha, Nitya Shuddha. It remains as it is. It is Shuddha Swabhavaha. And that Buddhaha of nature, of the nature of knowledge, Muktaha, ever free. Akanda Ananda Eka Rasam, which has the Ananda Rasa, which is not divided. Undivided Ananda Rasam, that is the Padam, Padyate, Jnanena Prapyate. Padyate, that they gain by Jnanam. Iti Padam Param Brahma Gachanti. So Brahma Padam, Param Brahma Padam Gachanti. They attain the Param Brahma Padam iti. So therefore, Avidya Kritam Vasana Kritam api Anyabhavam Parityajya Tad Bhavam eva Prapnuvanti ityartaha. So Avidya Kritam Vasanaya Kritam Vasana Kritam. So Avidya Kritam Vasana Kritam Anya Subhavam, giving up other things. Anya Subhavam, other, which is created by Avidya and Vasana, Parityajya, they become one with their Swarupa, the nature. Tadbhavam eva prapnuvanti. They become one with that nature. Prapnuvanti. Iti. He vidvad anubhava dyotanartaha. The word in the shloka. Karmajan buddhi yukta hi, that he says it is for vidvat anubhava dyotanartaha. It is dyotanartha, prakashanartaha. It is the purpose is vidvat is jnanam. Jnana anubhava dyotanartam hi shabdaha prayuktaha asmin shloke iti, he says. It's a nice commentary to this shloka by Shankaranandya. With this, we'll stop. The next shloka, we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.
Thank you, Guruji.
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद जी।
धन्यवाद
गुरुजी।
धन्यवादः जी।
धन्यवादः।